स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता हिया सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरिः ओम। शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणि नमोस्तुते। नारायणि नमोस्तुते। नारायणि नमोस्तुते। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। श्रीरामकृष्णायेति समर्पयामि। Now selfless universal prayer please. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। सर्वस्तरतु दुर्गाणि सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु सर्वसद्बुद्धिमाप्नोतु सर्वः सर्वत्र नन्दतु। हरिः ओम्। Let us chant the Gayatri Mantram 3 times. Om Bhurbhuvassuvaः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। We meditate on the spiritual effulgence of that adorable, supreme divine reality, the source of the three phenomenal worlds. May that supreme divine being stimulate our intelligence so that we may realize the supreme truth. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। Mentally offer your salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit. Let us offer our salutations to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharda Devi, and Swami Vivekananda, and all great teachers, all great saints in the whole world, teachers and saints whose teachings we all have inherited. May they inspire us with love for the truth. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Let us recite, let us do the Parayanam of the Gita Dhyana Shlokas now. 5 times Omkaram, please. Om. 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 Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Muninam Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshini Bhagavati Ashtadashaധ്യായിനി Amba Tvam Anusandathami Bhagavad Gite Bhavatveshini Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullara Vindayata Netra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Gnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita-amrita-duhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopala Nandanaha Partho Vatsas Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gita-amritam Mahat Vasudeva Sutam Devam Amsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Bhishmadrona Tata Jayatrata Jala Gandhara Nilotpala Shalyagrahavati Kripena Vahani Karnena Velakula Ashwathama Vikarna Ghora Makara Duryodhana Vartini Sotirna Khalu Pandavai Rananadi Kaivartaka Keshavaha Parasharya Vachas Saroja Mamalam Gitartha Gandhotkatam Nana Kyanaka Kesaram Harikata Sambodhana Bodhitam Loke Sajjana Shatpadairaharaha Pepiyamanam Muda Bhuyat Bharata Pankajam Kalimalaha Pradvamsina Shreyase Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yat kripatamaham vande paramanandamadhavam yam brahma varunendra rudra marutah stunvanti divyaistavaihi vedai sanga padakramopanishadai gayanti yam samagaha ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः. Salutations to that God whom Brahma, Varuna, Indra, Rudra and the Maruts praise with divine hymns, whom the Sama chanters sing by Vedas and their Angas in the Pada and Krama methods, and by the Upanishads, whom the yogis see with their minds absorbed in Him through meditation, and whose end the hosts of Devas and Asuras know not. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Shanti 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 Hari Om. Namaste to everybody, Subhodayam, very good morning and a divine blissful day for all of you. We shall straight away go to the 15th chapter, concluding few verses. Let us chant from 17 to 20. No, 16 to 20. 16th shloka, 15th chapter, the 20th shloka. Ata panchadashodhyayah vibhu Purushottama yogaha Shri Bhagavan uvacha Dvavimau purushau loke Ksharascha evacha Ksharasarvani bhutani Kutastho Ksharabhuchyate Uttamah Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudahritah Yo lokatrayamavishya विभर्तव्यय ईश्वरः यस्मात्क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रतितः पुरुषोत्तमः यो मामेवमसम्मूढो जानाति पुरुषोत्तमम् स सर्वविद् भजति माम् सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदमुक्तं मया नघ एतद्बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् कृतकृत्यश्च भारत ॐ तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्याया योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे पुरुषोत्तम योगो नाम पंचदशोऽध्यायः हरिः ओम हरिः ओम हरिः ओम। Okay. Now you see shloka number 50. Last three shlokas gives you three energies of Purushottama, manifested energy as Surya Bhagavan, manifested energy as Chandra Bhagavan. The third manifested energy is the Agni Bhagavan. Surya Shakti, Chandra Shakti, Agni Shakti. Solar energy, the moon energy, and the fire energy, which we are using almost every day. So, we should always remember that it is part of the Mahapurusha or Uttama Purusha, Supreme Being. Now, as we say in meditation, heart center, heart center, heart center, meditate on the heart center. Krishna is telling that is where he stays. That is where he resides. Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishto matta smrutirgnanam apohanancha. 15. Vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo Vedanta krit veda videva chaham. Beautiful meaning, very important meaning for our meditation. Okay? I am seated in the hearts of all. Sarvasya chaham hridi. Hridaya kamala. Anahata chakrasthanam is Narayana sthanam. Akte hriday Bhagavanir Baitakkana. Sri Ramakrishna used to say. So the devotee's heart is the Lord's drawing room. So in meditation, before meditation, you should invite your Ishta Devata in any name or form into your heart. That is very, very important. You can't meditate on the blank screen. You have to install God. You have to awaken that Supreme Being and call Him. Tameva Mata, Tameva Pita. You have got all right to call and make Him sit. And in the beginning of the Vibhuti Yoga, 19th shloka, he said, Ahamatma Gudakesha Sarvabhutashaya Stitaha. Ashaya Stitaha. I reside in the hearts or established in the heart of all beings. Sarvabhutashaya. Now what is he saying here? Sarvasya. Sarvabhuta there, here Sarvasya. Meaning is the same. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto. I am seated in the hearts of all. And from me, since the Lord is there, the Chaitana is there, the consciousness is there. So what will be your life? You can remember something. You can forget something. That memory, Smriti Shakti, is also by Bhagavan. Knowledge. Knowledge of the world, knowledge of the scriptures, knowledge of your own life, but any knowledge. Memory, knowledge, and the loss of memory, loss of knowledge also is from God. This is the positive message of the Bhagavad Gita. I am verily that which has to be known by all the Vedas. Vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo. From one to the many, from many to the one. Vibhuti and yoga. When I know the Lord, I will know the Vedas. When I know the Vedas, I will know the Lord. Because the Lord Himself has become part of the Veda, Shastras. And the Shastras have got a very important place because they have come from the Supreme Being. The truth was transmitted to Brahmadeva. And from Brahmadeva to his children through creation. Then Vedavyasa came and systematically gave us topics. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Atharvana Veda, Samaveda, Ashtadasha Puranas, Ashtadasha Upapuranas. So many things have come as the offshoots of Veda. So what is it in here? I am that which has to be known by all the Vedas. Rahasya, the Guda Rahasya, the Gupta Rahasya, Rajavidya, Rajaguhya Yogam, 9th chapter. See how vastness and how deep and how meditative are these shlokas. So this is the guna, this is the place of God everywhere. He is inside you, He is in the memory, He is in the knowledge, He is in the loss of memory, He is in the loss of knowledge. And He is that by which the Vedas are known, through which we know the Vedas. I am indeed the author of the Vedanta, Karma Kanda and the Gnana Kanda portions. Vedanta means Gnana Kanda. Karma Kanda, Yagnas, Homas, Mantras, all that, Vratams. Vedaischa sarvai rahameva vedyo Vedanta krit Veda videva chaham. I am the author of the Vedanta as well as the knower of the Vedas. So there are three things in study of the scriptures. One is called pramata, Pramata, pramata. The second is called pramana. The third is called prameya. Pramata, pramana, prameya. Theory and practice. And the seeker of truth, the student. And the proof is there. Shastra pramana, we say. What is the proof of God? Shastra pramana. What is the proof of God? Sri Ramakrishna's experiences. What is the proof of God? The Shastras or the experiences given by the great sages and saints. They played with God, they talked with God, they sang with God, they ate with God, and they were always immersed in God. What else is proof required? When Ramadas, Bhakta Ramadas, Bhadracha Ramadas sang Anta Ramamayam, Jagamanta Ramamayam, it is not just Telugu lyrics or Annamacharya's kritis, Purandardasa kritis, or Tyagaraja kritis, or Meera bhajans, or the Abhangas of the Maharashtra saints. That is our, and even now, many are silently realizing God. They won't come for exhibition grounds. They won't come in newspapers. So, Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj, who is popularly called in Ramakrishna order as Mahapurush Maharaj. Swami Vivekananda himself gave him the Birudu, Mahapurush Shiva, Taragda Mahapurush Shiva. You are a unique soul, you are. And somebody came, a very depressed, very disturbed, very upset Bhakta. And he sat near the feet of Mahapurush Maharaj, who was the second president of the Ramakrishna order. The first was unofficially Vivekananda, but officially Swami Brahmananda. The second, after Swami Brahmananda passed away, Swami Shivanandaji became the president till 1933, 1935. And he was asked, the depressed man, upset man, asked him, why there is so much suffering in this world? Why there is so much suffering in this world? Mahapurush Maharaj quietly said, I don't know the cause of suffering, but I know the remedy for suffering. How wonderful. We are worried about the cause, but these avatars or the great teachers give you the correct medicine. Because there is no end to the cause. There are so many causes. It will go on discussing about enduku jalabu vachindi ante em cheptavu, enduku fever vachindi ante em cheptavu. Find out the remedy. Why are you illu kaalutundi, ela kaalindi, enduku kaalindi, short circuit, by that time your house will be burnt. Your duty is to take water or some help and stop that fire, is it not? Somebody was going in the vehicle, suddenly tire puncture. He came back to the owner, driver came back to the owner. Owner is not asking about the remedy, he is asking, Yalagayindi. Endukayindi. Endukayindante em cheptavu? Tire puncture ayindandi. Enduku emiti? How it happened? Why it happened? You did not drive properly. Okay, he is going in the road. Will he go on getting down and measuring every one step? Whether stones are there, whether nail is there, whether it is some blade is there or some stones. What is some gadbad will be there in the road. Don't worry about the cause, worry about the remedy. Problem has come, just get out. Remedy, Maharaj said, I know the remedy for it. I can remove the suffering. See how interesting is these people? So, we have to understand this. Pramana, Shastra Pramana, Rishi Pramana, great sages Pramana. So the students and the scriptures and the solution for the scriptures. That also is Bhagavan himself. Who is the Vidyarthi? Krishna, Purushottama. Who is the teacher? Purushottama. What is the scriptures? Purushottama. Sri Ramakrishna's experience in this matter, please think. Bhagavata, Bhakta, Bhagavan, Ek Hai. Bhagavata, scripture. Bhakta, the devotees reading the scripture. And Bhagavan, on whom you are reading the scripture. All three are one and the same. Bhagavata, Bhakta, Bhagavan. Bhagavata, Bhakta, Bhagavan. So Shastras have to be respected, have to be studied from that Bhakti attitude, from the Sharanagati attitude. Next sloka. Now, four important aspects Krishna is telling. They are called the facets. F-A-C-E-T-S, facets. They are also called components. 16th sloka contains two components, two facets of Purushottama. Dvavimau Purushau Loke Ksharaschakshara Yevacha Ksharas Sarvani Bhutani Kutastokshara Uchyate. Dva means two. What are the two? Two Purushas are there. One is called the Kshara Purusha, another is the Akshara Purusha. What is Kshara Purusha? The material world. The world manifested matter. Pancha Mahabhutas, manifested matter. The hills and the mountains and the rivers and the trees and the insects and everything that we know and everything that we don't know. How much a man can know? Even the great Newton failed to know the whole ocean, is it not? Newton said, what am I? I am just an ordinary fellow, ordinary scientist. Walking on the sea beach, I have picked up a few pebbles, few stones I have picked up. Before me lies the unexplored ocean. Sri Ramakrishna says, Vedavyasa or his son Shuka Maharshi, at the most, they took a sip of that Brahmananda. Just a sip, one spoon. For that itself, for yugas, they became intoxicated. So Brahmananda. So we are not even there. Forget it. So the material world is there in front of me. And there is the immaterial world also, unmanifested world. The Kshara is continuously changing. Your body is changing, your mind is changing, the rivers are changing, the mountains are changing. The trees are born, trees are dead, the birds are born, birds are dead, millions of souls gone, millions of souls come back. So Kshara, Kshara, Kshara. The perishable matter. That is the first facet. The second facet is the Kutastha. Kshara Sarvani Bhutani. Kshara is Sarvani Bhutani. Kutastha is Akshara. Kutastha is Akshara. The Jagat that we know, the Jagat which we are living in, that is divisible, that can be cut into pieces. The Jagat or the insentient universe is also an Upadhi to Ishvara. It's a Upadhi, it's a covering on the Ishvara. What is this body? It's a Upadhi. What is the energy in the body? Upadhi. What is the mind? The desires, the memories, Upadhi. What is the Buddhi and Ahankara? Upadhi. What is the Smriti and the Anandam? Upadhi. So these are all khanda, which can be cut into pieces, which can be destroyed also. The jivas are also slaves to Maya, while Ishvara is eternally the Lord of it. From the Vedic times till now, the cosmic Purusha has undergone changes of names, forms, attributes. Vishnu Sahasranama, certain attributes. Lalita Sahasranama, some different attributes of the same principle. Shiva Sahasranama, Durga Sahasranama. So many things, so many things. Yugas, year by year, and we are adding some gods also. We are adding, we ourselves decide. Oh, this god for eating, that god for sleeping, this god for going to the fish market, that god for going for cinema. ముక్కోటి దేవతలు కాదు, ముక్కోటి దేవతలు సృష్టించారు. ఇది మన పెద్ద సమస్య. అయ్యో ఇటు వెళ్ళకూడదు, అక్కడ ఒక దేవుడు ఉంటాడు, ఇటు వెళ్ళకూడదు. ఇంకేం చేసేది? అంతా తొమేవ మాత అంటాం, తొమేవ పిత అంటాం, మళ్ళీ ఇటు వెళ్ళకూడదు, అటు వెళ్ళకూడదు. పిల్లి కనబడితే ఓ అపశకునం, పిల్లి గాడ్ అని కనబడతలేదు నీకు. సో దిస్ అజ్ఞానం ఇస్ సో మాయా, దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ మాయా. The same Purusha provides scope for his being adored in a variety of ways by the different sadhakas or different religious practitioners. Sri Ramakrishna says here, Sri Ramakrishna examples how beautiful it is. The skin, the pulp, the nut. Coconut, he always gives the example of coconut. He gives the example of bale fruit, bilva phalam. There is the external skin, there is the inner shell, and there is the coconut pulp and the coconut water. When we go to buy a coconut outside, copper bonda, are you paying for the external? Are you paying for the internal? Are you paying only for the water? Are you paying for the coconut pulp? You are paying for everything. You are paying 40 rupees, 50 rupees, 100 rupees. But you drink only the water. It may be only one glass of water. If it is a special variety of coconut, maybe you may get 1.5 glasses of water, 2 glasses, imagine. And he will cut that, transfer it into a glass, and he will throw that shell. He will tell, you are wasting my money. Will you fight with him? You are wasting my money, you are throwing away. What will you do? Will you keep it in your drawing room? The purpose is coconut water. Outside protection for some time. Afterwards, nikalo usko, throw it out. Similarly with the body. I want the Purushottama who lives in the body, but through the body, through my dhyana, through my attending the 6-day Bhagavad Gita course, this is external. This is external. At 9:15, 9:20, I say thank you, namaste, see you in November last week for 16th chapter. No, I will sit in front till next Monday or next till next November. You won't do that. You will switch off and you will go and do your work. It is temporary. What is important is the message. So the skin, pulp, nut, everything else in a fruit have all come from the same seed. Similarly, the sentient, the insentient, kshara, akshara, rendu ekkadi nunchi vachayandi? It has come from the same existence, same Ishvara. He is the bija of everything. He is the cause of everything. Nimitta karana, he is everything. Upadana karana, the potter, the pot, and the mud used for making the pot, everything is Ishvara. See how wonderful is our unique meditation. Next, third point. Next sloka. Uttamah purushastvanyah paramatmetyudahritah yo lokatrayama vishya bibhartavyaya ishvaraha. Who is that Ishvara? The third component, third facet. Distinct is the Supreme Purusha. Purusha Uttama, Uttama Purushaha. Anyaha Param Atma iti Ud-ahatritaha. Distinct is the Supreme Purusha called the highest self. The indestructible Lord, Paramatma, the highest self, Udahritaha, he is called, who pervades and sustains the three worlds. Remember this vocabulary. Who pervades and sustains the three worlds. Lokatrayam. What are the Lokatrayam? Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha. And other worlds are part of the cosmic being self. This is the manifested universe. So Ishvara is also called, another name, Saguna Brahman. Two Brahmans are there. Nirguna Brahman, Saguna Brahman. With qualities, without qualities. With form, without form. Sometimes there is a Dvandva Rupa. Sakara, Nirguna. Only Akara is there, form is there. There is no gunas of that Ishvara. Sakara, Nirguna. And then Saguna, Nirguna. So he is sometimes with form, without form, with qualities, without qualities. Brahma Samaj, you know who is Brahma Samaj? Raja Ram Mohan Rai started. It was taken over by Keshav Chandra Sen during Sri Ramakrishna's time. Keshav Chandra Sen went to Brahma Samaj prayer in Kolkata. They have some prayers, morning prayers, evening prayers. And Brahma Samaj followers, they don't have sakara. They don't worship God in an image. But they think about God with qualities. Saguna, Nirakara. There's no Akara, but he is full of quality. So he was praising the qualities of God. So Keshav Chandra said. But Sri Ramakrishna said, why this one-sided development? Pandu, oka side matram pandindi antadu. Kaya, oka side matram pandindi, inko side pandaledu nindi. Keshav Chandra Sen was so famous, but Sri Ramakrishna just pushed him aside. He said, you're only half-baked potato. Sagam udikindante. Sagam boil ayindi. Sagam pandindi. You should take the other aspect also of the mother. Mother is with form, mother is with qualities. Don't deny the form of the mother. Respect that also. So in every way, Ishvara is manifesting. Or for Devi Upasakas, the mother is manifesting in various ways. That is why Narayana, Mahanarayana, Sadashiva, Parashakti, these are all the theological names of that Supreme Being. Kamakshi we say Kanchi, Meenakshi we say Madurai, Kanyakumari we say in Kanyakumari, and go to the north, complete north. We go to Jammu. Who is worshipped there? Vaishnava Devi. Then we come to Srinagar, Kashmir, Kshira Bhavani, Sharada. So who is all this? The one becoming many. Nirguna, Nirakara, Saguna, Sakara, and just the Supreme Consciousness, Chetana Avastha, everything is the Mother. Everything is the Purushottama. This is the third component. And the final is Yasmat Ksharamati Toham Aksharadapi Chottamaha Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pratitah Purushottamaha. As I transcend the perishable, what is the perishable? Ksharam, this word, manifested matter. And I am even above the imperishable. Therefore am I known in the world and in the Veda as Purushottama, the highest Purusha. Yasmat Ksharamati Toham Aksharadapi. See, Yasmat Ksharamati Toham, that is first sentence. Aksharadapi Chottamaha Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pratitaha Purusha Uttamaha. This is the fourth facet of Brahman. The Jivahood of the Jiva, that is who is residing in our body, is also perishable with the pure consciousness in him, is none other than the imperishable Brahman. When this body goes, or is time ho gaya uska, this Jiva Atma will merge in the Parama Atma. That is the goal. That is called moksha. If it doesn't, then something wrong with your life, with your samskaras. As we said in the first sloka, in the tree, you may go down, or you may be in the middle only, or you may go to the Uttama Lokas. So I don't want to go down. I don't want to remain in the human body. I don't want Devaloka, but I want the Parabrahma Loka. Very important. Next. Yomame vamasam mudaha janati purushottamam sasarva vidbhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. He who undeluded, who is free from passions, free from this maya, knows me as the highest self. Yomam eva asammudaha janati. Janati, who is aware, who realizes. Purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati. He worships me with all his heart. Another important meditation. Sarvavid bhajati. Bhajati means worships. It has got three meanings. Bhaj dhatu. Worship, meditation, and dhyana. And it can be puja, bhajan also. Bhajan karta hai and puja karta hai, etc. Sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarva bhavena bharata. He knows all. He worships me with all his heart. That one reality. Then last sentence is iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam mayanaga. Etad buddhva buddhiman syat kritakrityascha bharata. Meaning is, O sinless one, O Bharata, O pure Arjuna, this most profound teaching which is imparted by me. Now compare it with Rajaguhya, Rajavidya Yoga. That is also supreme secret, royal secret. Now Krishna is telling Paramaguhya, supreme rahasya. Knowing this, a man becomes enlightened and all his duties are accomplished. Sri Ramakrishna says, when the steamer on the Ganga, used to see standing on the bank of the Ganga in Dakshineshwar, Sri Ramakrishna used to say, when the steamer on the Ganga touches the sea, it sails to the yonder regions, unknown to people this side. Where it is going, nobody will know. It is going to so many harbors, so many ports, so many cities. Sometimes it may come back, it may not come back also. It will be in the higher Dhamas. Even so, when the Jivatma merges in Brahman, it does not return to the relative existence. One who is doing all these pujas, yagnas, homas, vratas, but they get only the different lokas for 2 years, 5 years, 12 years, 50 years. Again, the fellow has to come back and undergo this pain and pleasure and pain and pleasure. So you should, in meditation, in prayer, in your sadhana, you should always be aware, I don't want this heaven also. Swargam also I don't want. Indra Loka I don't want. Gandharva Loka I don't want. I want your Loka. I want to be with you, not with these other subsidiaries. Mukkoti Devata. So that is the goal of Purushottama, the Jivatma merging with the Paramatma. There is no attainment superior to that of Brahman. The knower of Brahman becomes Brahman, and that is called Mukti. Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. After having obtained the human birth, if man does not aspire for the realization of Ishvara, he is born in vain, Sri Ramakrishna says. Jivitamu vyarthamautundi. Imagine how many lives of vyartham we have undergone. Either give this body and soul and heart, mind, everything to the world in the form of seva. Swamiji said, give this life to seva. Merge it in service of God in man. You are not helping anybody, you are serving God in man. Purushottama seva, Narayana seva. So like that, if you are not able to meditate, serve. If you cannot meditate and serve, Gnana Vichar, Brahma Vichar. If you are not able to do the 3 Bhakti Yoga, but in this Kali Yuga, Sri Ramakrishna gave Bhakti Yoga, Swamiji gave Bhakti and Seva Yoga, which will lead you to Purushottama Prapti, Moksha Prapti. So let us do our part of the sadhana without any doubt, without any hesitation, without any break. Morning, evening, afternoon, night, morning, evening, afternoon, night. And try to be free from this samsara as much as possible and leave the rest to Bhagavan, leave the rest to our Supreme Being. Anugraham, just wait there. Do your duty and wait. So in between, intensify it occasionally and lead a happy, peaceful life. Okay? So with that, let us meditate 5 minutes before we disperse. Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Om 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 Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Meditate in your heart, which is the Lord's drawing room, where He is seated, where He loves to sit. Hridaya Kamala Madhye Rajitam Nirvikalpam Sada Sada Kila Bheda Atitam Ekaswarupam Prakriti Mikriti Shunyam Nityamanandamurtim Vimala Paramahamsam Ramakrishnam Bhajamaha. Vimala Paramahamsam Ramakrishnam Bhajamaha. Meditate on the Purushottama. Meditate on the Supreme Being, from whom everything has manifested. Everything is living, everything will merge back. He is the manifested, He is the unmanifested. He is the Chetana, He is the Achetana. He is the Bija of everything. He is the Nimitta Karana, He is the Upadana Karana. Our goal is to merge in that Supreme Being and attain moksha. As you close your eyes and think of the Purushottama, I shall read a few shlokas, recite few shlokas, 15th chapter as conclusion. Keep on listening, and if you can remember the meaning, well and good. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Urdhvamoola Madhashakam Ashvattam Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Vedasa Vedavet Adaschordvam Prasutastasya Shakha Gunapravruddha Vishayapravalaha Adascha Mulanyanusantatani Karmanubandhini Manushya Loke Narupamasyeha Tatopalabhyate Nanto na chadir na cha sampratishta Ashvattamenam Suviroda Moolam Asanga Shastrena Dridena Chitva. We should take the acts of non-attachment, the acts of vairagya, and cut the ajnana, cut the very root of our samsara bandha. Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyah tameva chatyam purusham prapatye yatah pravritte prasuta purani. Always immersed, always thinking of spiritual values and Sharanagati and meditation and doing our housework, office work as sadhana, as spiritual worship. Meditate on the Supreme Purusha, on the Purushottama as the source of everything. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandvair vimukta sukha dukkha sangair gacchantya muda padamavyayam tat. Free from pride, illusion, false attachment. Those who understand the eternal, who have turned away from material desire and are free from the dualities of joy and distress, attain that Paramadhama, eternal kingdom. Yatanto yoginas chainam pasyantyatmanyavasthitam yatanto pyakritatmano nainam pashyantya chetasaha. Those striving towards transcendence can witness this, situated in self-realization. Those who understand, whose understanding has not developed, lack powers of discrimination, and cannot see this even if they try. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smritirgnanam apohanancha vedaischa sarvairahameva vedyo vedanta kritveda videva chaham. I am seated in everyone's heart. See the Mahapurusha in any form, any name, in your heart. Even if you forget, again remind, no problem. He is the knowledge, he is the memory, he is the forgetfulness, all come from him. He can be known through the Vedas. He says, I alone can be known through the Vedas. I am the compiler of the Vedanta and I am the knower of the Vedas. So he is the student, he is the scripture, and he is the Paramapurusha. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Rama Krishna Arpanamastu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Rama Krishna Arpanamastu. Our salutations to Bhagavan Shri Krishna, the Gita-acharya. Our salutations the Purushottama seated in our hearts. Salutations to all the devotees in whom is the Lord seated. Very nice, very nice. Jai Ram Krishna, Jai Ram Krishna. Thank you. Vandanam, Dhanyavadam. Shyam Babuji, all okay? Did you enjoy? Did you learn? Did you find peace, joy? Shyam Babu Garu, who is our old friend, last 1.5 years.
Swamiji, I had a request. why don't you consolidate all these things and give us a 1 hour or 2 hours full length meditation so that we can practice it every day.
That you have to come for another class.
Okay, sir. I will come.
Now you tell about
because 1.5 years Bhagavad Gita, this meditation classes are wonderfully going on and doing we were very much impressed, and we want to do it every day, but opportunity is being given only once in 1 week in a month. So if you consolidated it and give it in one CD, 1 hour or 2 hours CD, every day we will practice. It will go on like that. All will be benefited.
You want the package to be delivered to your house also?
No. We'll download it, Swamiji. We'll download it. Really, it is going to helpful. It is going to be helpful to all participants. All participants.
One day, Ishvara Paramatma appeared before a bhakta and asked him, "Yemi varam kavala koruko ante, I want to eat food with my grandchildren in golden plates," annadanta. So 3 in 1 shot you are making. Grandchildren, golden plate, and long life.
Yes, it will be.
You are very, very clever, Shambabu garu.
Yes.
Very intelligent bhakta you.
With the utmost heart.
You are representing everybody.
Yes.
You are the youngest person here in this list. So we'll see. We'll think about how I can plan, how we can work out. Yes, Sama Vittala Shanti Shri Chayattaru, you have lifted your hand. Unmute.
Namaskaram, Guru Garu.
Namaste.
Swamiji.
Namaste.
Actually, నేను కూడా ఆయన అడిగిందే అడుగుదాం అనుకున్నాను. 2-3 days నుంచి అనిపిస్తోంది. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఉన్నంతసేపు బానే ఉంటుంది, ఇది చేసేసినాక మామూలుగా అయిపోతుంది అనమాట. ఇప్పుడు ఉన్నంతసేపు ఇంకా కొంచెం ఇందులోనే ఉంటే బాగుంటుంది కదా, అంత మంచి అపార్చునిటీ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎందుకు వదులుకోవడం, కొంచెం ఎక్కువ చేసుకుంటే బాగుంటుంది కదా అని ఉంది. సెల్ఫ్ గా రావట్లేదు.
11th chapter, 12th chapter all are uploaded in our YouTube channel. రోజు 1 hour దాని ముందు కూర్చుంటే సరిపోతుంది, క్లాస్ ఉన్నా లేకపోయినా. 9th chapter నుంచి అప్లోడ్ చేసాం మేము. 9, 10, 11, 12. నెక్స్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ టుడే ఐ విల్ అప్లోడింగ్ 13, 14 అన్ని ఉన్నాయి. స్లోగా ఎవ్రీడే పెట్టుకొని వింటుంటే 1 year ప్రోగ్రామ్ అయిపోతుంది.
అందరితో కలిసి ఉన్నది కూడా బాగుంది. ఇట్లా జూమ్ అంటే మనం ఒక్కలమే చేయటం అని కాకుండా ఇట్లా జూమ్ మీటింగ్ అని మామూలుగా కాదు కానీ బాగుంది. అంటే ఎంకరేజింగ్ గా ఉంది. మన తోటి ఇంకా చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు అన్నట్టు.
మీరు హైదరాబాద్ లో ఉంటే ఇవాళ సాయంత్రం రండి, మట్టికి గీతా క్లాస్ ఉంది. మళ్ళా 10th chapter వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు. విభూతి యోగా 1 hour class 5:45 to 6:45. అది అయిన తర్వాత you can attend the Arati and Bhajan and meditation and go back home. Tomorrow evening also you can come Arati Bhajan. Like that, if you are in Hyderabad, it will be a good satsangam every day, or YouTube 5 days, pratyaksham 1 day. ఆ విధంగా ప్లాన్ చేసుకో.
అట్లాగే ఇంకొక చిన్న డౌట్ అండి. ఇప్పుడు సబ్ కాన్షియస్ లో మనం ఏమనుకుంటున్నామో అదే మనకి నెక్స్ట్ బర్త్ కి లీడ్ అవుతుందా? అంటే నెక్స్ట్ బర్త్ వరకు కాకపోయినా
లాస్ట్ జన్మ లాస్ట్ లో ఏ భావంతో వదులుతారో ఆ భావంతో ముందుకు వెళ్తారు. ఐదర్ యు కమ్ బ్యాక్ ఆర్ యు గో బ్యాక్ ఆర్ గో ఫార్వర్డ్.
అంటే అది లాస్ట్ లో ఏ థాట్ ఉండాలి అంటే మనం ఆ రోజు కాకుండా ఇప్పటి నుంచే మనం ఉంటేనే కదా.
ఇప్పటి నుంచే ప్రిపరేషన్. ఒక స్వామి నిన్న 95-year-old senior monk passed away yesterday in Banaras. Our Ramakrishna Math Swamiji 95. ఆయన చనిపోయే ముందు అందరినీ పిలిచి భగవద్గీత చాంటింగ్ చేయించుకున్నాడు. బాడీ పక్కన అందరూ కూర్చొని ఆల్మోస్ట్ బ్రెత్ స్లో అవుతుంది ఆయనకు తెలిసిపోయింది. కాన్షియస్ గా కళ్ళు మూసుకున్నాడు. తర్వాత కొద్ది క్షణాల ముందు సేవక అంటే అసిస్టెంట్, ఒక ఆయన స్నానానికి కోసం అసిస్టెంట్ పెట్టుకున్నాడు. అసిస్టెంట్ కన్నా అంటారు, ప్రార్థన చేయి, అమ్మకి ప్రార్థన చేయి, తల్లికి ప్రార్థన చేయి, హోలీ మదర్కి ప్రార్థన చేయి, నాకు మోక్షం ఇమ్మని, నాకు ఈ శరీర బంధనం సంసార బంధనం తీసేయమని. అంటే ఆయన అంత ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి లాస్ట్ లో కాన్షియస్ గా ప్రార్థన చేసి భగవద్గీత విని కళ్ళు మూసుకున్నాడు.
అంత అవేర్నెస్ గా.
అంత అవేర్నెస్, దట్ ఈస్ ద రియల్ టెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఏ సాధక. లాస్ట్ లో ఏమవుతుంది, ఇంకొక స్వామి ఉండేవారు, కూర్చోమని చెప్పి కూర్చోపెట్టించి వెనకాల దిండ్లతో ఆయన సపోర్ట్ ఇచ్చి 5 times ఓంకారం చేసి కళ్ళు మూసుకున్నాడు. బట్ దట్ ఈస్ క్వశ్చన్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ practice every day. By the time you will get memory and consciousness, that is the anugraham of Ishvara. దానికోసం ప్రయత్నం చేయండి, భగవత్ అనుగ్రహం కోసం ప్రార్థన చేయండి. Yes, Vishwanath ji, next.
Namaste, Guruji Maharaj. I think you're running late. In the spirit of Asteya, I have recorded, sir, and that's how I memorize all the slokas and these things. I also memorized. So, Nimmakayani vadukunta.
Wow, very nice. High tech and spiritual touch.
Yes, sir. So I want your permission, sir. Earlier, but this week I could not use it. So psychological block is there.
Yes, it will go.
I want your permission.
It will go. You can use it, no problem. Ambika Taparji, last. Others, you can send your feedbacks to me later. Ambika Taparji, boliye.
Pranam Swami ji.
Yes.
स्वामी जी आपसे एक रिक्वेस्ट है.
रिक्वेस्ट, सब रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा है. 5 रिक्वेस्ट मिल गया अभी.
एक्चुअली जो श्लोक की मात्रा होती है,
रिक्वेस्ट का बैंक बढ़ गया. क्या करें, क्या रिक्वेस्ट बोलिए.
स्वामी जी, जब खुद पढ़ते हैं श्लोक, उसमें ई की मात्रा कभी हम इति पढ़ देते हैं और कभी हम ई की मात्रा हटाकर वो पूरा शब्द पढ़ते हैं. तो जो बेसिक्स हैं, एक बार आप उसको भी नेक्स्ट क्लास में जरूर.
Please repeat.
I mean, the way the Sanskrit pronunciation, correct pronunciation of the words.
Okay.
So we want to learn the basic. So that, because it's repetitive almost in every adhyaya.
Yeah.
So that we don't pronounce it incorrectly.
Yes, very important. That's also.
So at least 10 minutes, Swamiji, if you could, next class, next session, you can brief each one of us on.
Yes.
So that we pronounce it correctly.
That visarga, that breakup of words.
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल. क्योंकि वो नहीं हो पाता.
Good point. Okay.
And thank you, इतना अच्छा पुरुषोत्तम अध्याय.
पुरुषोत्तम योगा. पुरुषोत्तम प्राप्ति हो जाएगा.
Thank you.
Anyway, I have got another big session, 10:30. Now it is 9:30 already. I have to get ready. So may the Lord bless you. May Mother bless you. May Swamiji bless you. Those who are local people, get connected with us physically or virtually. You can come once a week, twice a week, thrice a week to the Hyderabad center. And those who are not in Hyderabad, in other cities, please locate the Ramakrishna Math, Ramakrishna Mission in your place. Go there today evening or tomorrow and spend some time and get connected with the classes in English or in their local language and be blessed. Make the use of the opportunity created by Swami Vivekananda, by Sri Ramakrishna himself. And everywhere classes will be there, but subject to your interest also. And we are continuing online this month also. Later also, that arrangements are made. Outstation people can get benefited. Local people can come here and spend some time in the mutt in Domalguda. Okay. So thank you very much. And go back to the other slokas also, other chapters. Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence YouTube channel. And you can put your subscription there. You can subscribe there and many links and everything, updates, notifications will come to you. Okay. So Monday onwards, we have self-confidence class in the evening. Those who are interested, your children or youth, if they are there in your family, they can attend, or your relatives, if the college students, 16 and above, like intermediate, pre-university, CBSE +1, +2, all of them can attend this one. The next Sunday, 31st, from tomorrow, we have NRI children's classes, moral classes, bhajan classes, Indian culture stories. So the details are uploaded in our website, rkma.org/vihe or Ramakrishna Math app. You can please subscribe to our Facebook account, VIHE HYD, YouTube channel, Ramakrishna Math, Vivekananda Institute of Human Excellence. Ramakrishna Math channel also is there separately. All that is for your own good, for all our sadhana. As one Amma said, forgetting trend is of the mind, but remembrance also is the trend of the mind. We should work on that more and more and keep up that spirit of concentration, meditation, and yoga buddhi. Okay. So thank you. Namaste. Shubhadinam. Shubhamangalam. Bhavatu Shubhaya. Bhavatu Kshemaya. Spiritually, emotionally, and physically. May God bless you. Thank you. Ramakrishna Sharanam.